Hello guys, today we're going to be replacing the water pump and thermostat on this Audi 4.2 liter V8 engine. This is a FSI engine with the engine code BVJ. The thermostat and the water pump is similar on many other FSI engines, both V8 and the V10 engines. The water pump is located down in the left corner here and is connected in the block by a passage here and also through this pipe that goes in here. So you have to remove this pipe and 4 bolts here before you can pull the water pump out. I'm doing some maintenance on this engine, so I'm kind of lucky to have this easy accessible. The AC compressor is also removed, so I have a lot of room here to play with. Of course, it's much easier to do this with the engine out of the car, but you get the idea of what to do if you are working on the engine still in the car. First, we have to remove this pipe that goes through between the water pump and the block here. This is held on by 3 Torx T30 bolts. Then there are 4 bolts there holding the water pump and the water pump housing in on the block. These bolts are kind of rusty, so we need to give them a good brush so we can remove them. This tends to sit rather good onto the block here because we have 2 O-rings on the back side here that holds it all together. Luckily for me, I have a good access here now with the AC compressor removed, so I can use the pry bar to remove the water pump housing. And inside here you'll find a hex shaft that drives the water pump. This is connected by this shaft into the oil pump that's driving the water pump. This is prone to failure since the hex-formed shaft is rounded off on the ends here. This car has driven 250,000 kilometers and has some wear and tear, but nothing special. So I don't think we need to replace this one. First, let's split this piece up. We got our water pump piece here and this section for the housing, which also holds the thermostat. That needs to come off. This is held on by inverted Torx bolts. So you need a E-Torx size 8. No excessive play or noise or anything, so this pump seems fine. But it's a part of the preventative maintenance on this car. Next up, we're doing the thermostat housing. Like that. I'm gonna give these bolts a good clean in the ultrasonic cleaner. So here we have the 3 parts. We got a new thermostat from Male, a new water pump from Heppu. There's the new pump. This one has metal impellers, and the OEM one has plastic. Same amount of impellers. Comes with the gasket, the 2 O-rings, and a gasket for the pump. We're gonna clean this housing up a little bit, so we get new fresh parts and a clean housing before we install this one. Let's put these bolts into the cleaner which is filled with some evaporust. After the cleaning process is done, you have to rinse them off with some water. This is the shorter bolt that didn't have any rust on it, which came out pretty nice. But this one has some tear on the material here due to the rust. But it's perfectly fine. After you rinse them off, we're gonna apply some XCP rust blocker clear coat, just to make sure that the corrosion process will stop and keep these bolts free out of rust. The bolts for the thermostat and the water pump are the same size, so they can be mixed up like that. Okay, so we cleaned up this thermostat housing. Now we're gonna install the water pump and thermostat here, starting with the water pump. New gasket. Water pump goes in, can only fit one way. And these 4 bolts are torqued to 9 Newton meters. Then you have this thermostat. This is a map controlled thermostat, meaning that this thermostat has an electric coil that heats up the thermostat to have a much quicker flow through the radiator if you need it. So if you're revving at full speed, you'll have full flow. But if you have low engine speed or low temperature, but all of a sudden need full flow through the radiator, you'll have the ECU to heat up this coil, so you have full flow directly. This only goes in one way, and this Mahle thermostat has the gasket on from factory. And this is also 9 Newton meters. So there you have the unit ready to be assembled. Before we install the water pump here, we need to clean this area up a little bit. Like that. We need to remove the old O-rings here and replace them with the new ones. This gasket is rather flat and hard. I'm guessing that's the reason why we have a lot of oil leak around the area. Give it a good clean. Apply some silicone grease. Same for this one. I'm also adding a little bit of grease on the water pump itself here. Remember to put the shaft in. This goes all the way in. Then you can install this assembly here. You have to make sure that this sprocket in the water pump lines up with the hex shaft. You might not be able to enter it correctly without turning the engine or turning the impellers, but I have the thermostat mounted, so I cannot do that. I need to turn the engine. Like that. Make sure to use the 2 longer bolts on top and the 2 shorter in the bottom here. And these bolts are also torqued to 9 Newton meters. And for the final step, we're installing this pipe that goes between the water pump and the right side of the block here. We have to remove this O-ring and this gasket here. Give it a good clean. Two new gaskets. Silicone grease on the O-ring. And the torque spec for this are, you guessed it, 9 Newton meters. And that's water pump and thermostat on a 4.2 liter V8 BVJ engine done. Thanks for watching.